Welcome to Direct U.S. Immigration's channel, where you get direct access to our most up-to-date immigration and global mobility space. My name is Maitreya Brown, and I'm going to talk about an immigrant visa that allows people with great academic or work achievements to immigrate to the U.S. permanently. You're not going to want to miss out on this one. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Maitreya Brown, and I am a U.S. immigration attorney based in Washington, D.C. I am also the principal attorney at Direct U.S. Immigration, where we work with clients in all 50 states and around the world. Before we start, click on the like and subscribe button to follow our Immigration Hub to get the latest immigration information that could be vital to your case. And also, be sure to stick around until the end to get a bonus tip on how you can obtain lawful permanent resident status to live and work anywhere in the country. As you know, besides family and immediate relative immigrant visas, the U.S. also gives visas to people who qualify to work in the United States. This process can be very complex, so today we're here to discuss the EB-1 green card and immigrant visa. Some refer to it as the best employment-based category for the green card because it offers certain flexibilities and advantages that other similar categories do not. The EB-1 base green card is a first preference visa that is open to 3 subgroups of foreign nationals. There is the EB-1A subcategory for people with extraordinary ability, EB-1B for outstanding professors, and EB-1C for certain multinational executives or managers. The EB-1 visa is a highly desirable visa because its application wait time is remarkably shorter than most other immigrant visa categories, which sometimes takes many years. Additionally, it doesn't require you to obtain the labor certification from the Department of Labor, which is a major requirement in most other categories. You may be eligible for an EB-1 green card if you are a foreign national who meets any of the 3 descriptions. So first, a person with extraordinary ability. Another option could be an outstanding professor or researcher. And the third option is a certain multinational manager or executive. Now, each of the subcategories has its own specific criteria applicants must meet. A worker with extraordinary ability in the science, arts, education, business, or athletics may qualify for a green card as a priority worker. The person's achievements must have been publicly recognized and resulted in a period of sustained national or international acclaim, leading to this category having been also nicknamed the Einstein visa. So the application process often shows that the foreign national is a widely acknowledged leader in the artistic, educational, business, or athletic fields. Now, what's unique about this category is that no job offer is needed in this subcategory so long as the foreign national will continue working in the field of expertise after arriving in the United States. If, however, the worker has received a job offer from a U.S. employer, that employer can help with the EB-1 application by filing the required initial petition with the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, also known as USCIS, on Form I-140. Suppose a foreign national has an international reputation for being outstanding in a particular academic field. In that case, that person may qualify for a green card as a priority worker within the outstanding professors and researchers subcategory with an offer of work from a U.S. employer. Now, the foreign national will have to show at least 3 years of experience in either teaching or research in the relevant academic field. The job offer for which the applicant is coming to the U.S. must be a specific tenured or tenure-track teaching or research position at a university or an institution of higher learning, or if the position is at a research organization, it must be a permanent position. Now, not every type of employer can make use of this visa category. It must be a qualified employer, meaning that either a university or institution of higher education or a department, division, or institute of a private research entity with at least 3 full-time researchers on staff. Now, the private U.S. employer will also need to show a history of making significant research achievements. This subcategory of the EB-1 priority worker category is limited to executives or managers who have been working for a qualified company outside of the U.S. for at least 1 out of the 3 past years. Or if the person is already in the US on a temporary visa, it's possible to qualify based on having been employed as an executive or manager at that company for one of the 3 years before arrival in the US. So the foreign national must now be planning to take a managerial or executive position with a US branch, affiliate, or subsidiary of the very same company. Now, the U.S. office must show that it has been in business for at least 1 full year. And the prerequisites are pretty similar to those of the L1 intracompany transferee non-immigrant visa, so more so similar to the L1A visa. The EB-1 immigrant visa application process varies depending on the subcategory you're applying for. Under the EB-1A, if you apply under extraordinary ability, you can file your petition. So you must file Form I-140, which is the petition for alien worker with USCIS. In other words, you don't need to wait for an employer's job offer, nor do you need one to sponsor your petition. If you apply for an outstanding professor, researcher, multinational executive, or manager, you will need to have an employer to sponsor your petition. The employer will file Form I-140 with USCIS on your behalf. Now, during the application process, the employer will need to prove that they have the financial ability to start and sustain the payment of the agreed upon wage as of your petition's priority date. Now, they may need to provide their federal income tax return, annual report, or audited financial statement to demonstrate the company's financial ability to pay the prospective employee's wages. The processing time generally depends on the backlogs at the USCIS office processing your I-140 petition, and it generally takes over 7 months to receive a decision. If you want to expedite the process, you may request a premium processing service that guarantees a decision within 15 days. And to do this, you will need to submit Form I-907 to USCIS with an additional fee of $2,500. Now, the EB-1A applicant may enjoy a speedier process than other subcategories as they don't have to wait for an employment offer. However, all EB-1 visa categories generally have a faster application process timeline than other employment-based visas. And this is due to the non-requirement of a labor certification process. So, after submitting your I-140 petition either by yourself or through an employer, you will receive the following notifications from USCIS. So a receipt of notice confirming that USCIS has received your petition, a notice of biometrics appointment if applicable, a notice to appear for a visa interview, again if required, and notice of decision, which can either be an approval or a denial. As promised, here's some bonus information that you may not know about. So the next step after getting designation under the EB-1 visa category is to apply for a green card, which will allow you to live and work anywhere in the U.S. To obtain a green card or lawful permanent resident status, you must file Form I-45, which is the application to register permanent residence or just status to USCIS if you are inside of the U.S. Now, this form will be processed, and if and when approved, you will get your green card in the mail. Now, you can then apply for U.S. citizenship after obtaining your EB-1 green card. So you will be eligible to apply for citizenship after amassing 5 years of continuous residence as a green card holder. So another common question is about healthcare. So yes, you will have access to healthcare in the U.S. as an EB-1 green card holder. Now, this is important because the costs of getting medical treatment in the U.S. are among the highest in the world. So for example, treating a broken leg or an arm will cost you over $17,000, while staying at a U.S. hospital may cost over $2,000 on average per day. So you should be sure to pick a healthcare insurance plan that fits you best, which is affordable and covers your needs. I hope you found this video helpful. Subscribe if this content or information helps you in any way. Comment below if you want me to talk about something specific, and share this resource widely because you never know who needs answers to these questions. Additionally, if you have any specific questions about this video as they pertain to your unique circumstances, please schedule a consultation with us, also at the link below, and I will see you in the next video.